The conflict between Iron Man and Captain Marvel over who should perform the crucial snap in the climactic battle of Avengers Endgame explores themes of sacrifice, leadership, and legacy. Iron Man or Tony Stark and Captain Marvel or Carol Danvers each have the strength, courage, and capability to wield the Infinity Gauntlet, raising the question, why did Iron Man ultimately choose to make the sacrifice instead of Captain Marvel? This dilemma highlights the essence of both characters and the narrative they navigate. For Tony Stark, the decision was not only about self-sacrifice, but also a culmination of his character arc. Throughout the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, Iron Man evolves from a self-centered billionaire to a selfless hero who places the greater good above personal safety. His choice to snap was significant, as it represented his ultimate act of redemption and an end to his journey. A decision driven not by the will to survive, but by love and duty to protect the universe, especially his beloved family. Meanwhile, Captain Marvel is portrayed as immensely powerful and capable. However, her relatively new introduction to the Avengers team meant her character arc was less developed compared to Tony's, making the emotional impact of her snapping less poignant for the MCU's narrative. Real-world parallels can be seen in situations where leaders must make personal sacrifices for the sake of a larger cause. Consider military leaders who lead from the front, illustrating personal bravery and galvanizing their troops by shouldering the heaviest responsibilities. Alternatively, in business, a CEO might step down to allow a company to pursue a different vision, prioritizing the organization's health over their role. Critics and fans alike have voiced support for Iron Man's decision, citing the emotional payoff and narrative closure it provided. Some argue that Captain Marvel, due to her strength, might have been more suitable for the task, pressing challenges regarding the representation of power dynamics. Nonetheless, audiences largely appreciated the resonance of Stark's journey. Controversially, others argue for a fresh hero like Captain Marvel to take the mantle, potentially setting a new direction for future narratives. This debate influences broader discussions about which characters should lead the MCU moving forward, impacting storytelling and audience engagement. Ultimately, the choice of Iron Man to snap connects deeply to his legacy and cements his standing as a central, pivotal figure in the Marvel franchise, weaving his personal growth into the larger tapestry of heroism and sacrifice. In the climactic moments of Avengers Endgame, Tony Stark as Iron Man makes the ultimate sacrifice by using the Infinity Gauntlet to snap Thanos and his army out of existence. This choice raises the question, why Iron Man and not the immensely powerful Captain Marvel took on this perilous task? The core concept here involves the thematic representation of character arcs and the narrative significance of choice and sacrifice in storytelling. Iron Man's decision to snap, instead of allowing Captain Marvel to do so, is significant for several reasons. Firstly, Tony Stark's journey throughout the Marvel Cinematic Universe is a tale of redemption, growth, and responsibility. His decision to snap reflects his understanding of the stakes and completes his transformation from a self-centered billionaire into a selfless hero who prioritizes the greater good over his own life. Captain Marvel, known for her extraordinary strength and resilience, could theoretically survive the snap's destructive power. However, the narrative significance lies not in who could withstand the snap, but in who should execute it. Iron Man's snapping is an emblematic moment, representing the culmination of his hero's journey and providing a meaningful closure to his character's arc. If Captain Marvel had taken his place, the emotional depth associated with Tony's sacrifice would be diminished, impacting the overall narrative cohesion. Real-world storytelling often focuses on characters whose development aligns with their ultimate choices. Literature and film frequently illustrate that a character's choices are an extension of their personal growth and thematic relevance. A comparable example includes Frodo's reluctance yet ultimate decision to destroy the One Ring in The Lord of the Rings, a choice central to his character's evolution. Opinions supporting Iron Man's decision emphasize the emotional impact and resonance of a well-rounded character arc coming full circle. However, some fans argue that Captain Marvel's immense power could have effectively handled the threat, avoiding the loss of a beloved character. This alternative perspective highlights challenges in storytelling, where the balance between emotional gravitas and logical choices must be maintained. This thematic choice influences broader aspects of the Avengers narrative by underscoring the series' recurrent themes of sacrifice and unity. It reinforces the idea that true heroism often involves personal sacrifice, thereby strengthening the bond among the Avengers and emphasizing the individual contributions of each member. Overall, Iron Man's choice to snap serves as a powerful narrative device, anchoring the story's emotional core and ensuring enduring impact on both characters and audience. Analyzing the context of Infinity War's narrative arc involves